There we go. Jeez, guys. Okay, we're. My mic was muted. I was like, what? Everything looks good. Why is my mic not on? As soon as I went live, I was like, what the heck? I don't have the audio. Guys, I have new lights. I feel like I buy something new every freaking day. But I don't know. I keep wanting to upgrade things, and my wife told me like after the first thing I bought that, hey, like you can't just keep buying stuff, right? Which she's right. So I've just been selling stuff to come up with a budget. Not a budget. I've just been selling stuff to invest into this because it's fun for me. I like doing it. It's not necessary. I know that, but anybody who knows me personally, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so every time I'm like, I think if I had this, it might look a little bit better. Tell me what you guys think about the lights. They're very bright. Like I bought like studio lights, so they're very, very bright. And I have two of them, and honestly, it's probably way more than I need. I realize now after I just set it up. That's why I'm late today. It took me forever to set them up, but I think they're definitely really cool. I wish you could see them because they just look awesome. But yeah, they're very, very bright. I have a controller, so I can like change the brightness and colors and everything. But I'm debating like this one over here. This one over here may be a little too bright. I don't know. I kind of want everybody to see Luna, but it is pretty bright. Let me know what you guys think. Let's try that right there. The one in front of me, I had facing me because I'm like, a light probably should face me, but facing me, I mean, it's so bright. So literally, I moved it so it's hitting the wall and illuminating me instead. Uh, yeah, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. By the way, let me know if you can hear the fan. I added a fan below me, which feels amazing. But let me know if you can hear it. It doesn't. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Yeah. Okay. So my recording software doesn't seem to be picking anything up. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Maybe we can make some adjustments because it feels so nice to have a fan. But yeah, guys. Yeah, we have new lights. I'm feeling pretty good about my chest. I don't know why I'm worse rated than I've been in a long time, but maybe I'm just confident because I know I'm in a lower rating now. I'm at 1288, so I should win. But either way, I'm excited to play. I did start the stream late today. I apologize. Like I said, just setting up the lights took longer than I thought, and Mondays are long days for me anyway. I always get home late. I have a lot of extra stuff to do for work on Mondays. But enough of all that. Let's play some chess, guys. Let's play some freaking chess. So before we do, let's do the most important thing, and you already know what it is. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you so much. Thank you for my life. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Lord. Thank you so much for allowing me to have the extra funds necessary to do these things that I enjoy doing and upgrade these things. And I'm just so grateful, Lord, to be in a position where I can do these things that I want. And I know there's many out there that are more talented than I am, have a better could have a bigger audience than I do, and just simply don't have the funds or the are not in the position to be able to do it. So I thank you so very much for giving me that opportunity. And I ask God that you don't give me the glory, as I grow, as this channel grows. I ask that all that glory goes to you, Lord. I started this stream so I can talk to people and give myself a platform for you to talk through. And I ask that you continue to give me wisdom as my channel grows, as more people come in, And I thank you so, so very much, Lord, for being able to use me to speak through. I thank you and love you, God. In your name we pray. Amen, guys. Amen. All right. Let's play some chess. By the way, this is not a pimple. This is not usually here. I usually don't have a whatever this thing is, but it's been there for a long time and it's really bothered me. I don't know why. My wife told me today I should put like Aquafina on it. So I'm gonna try doing that, but yeah, it's just been there. I don't know. I'm gonna face this way so you can't see it. um yeah, so I don't know how long I have. My wife, it's my wife's turn to watch Kai, so I don't have to think about being interrupted by having to get Kai tonight. I don't know if she's gonna want to spend time together later, but I just really want to play some chess. So let's hopefully we play well. Let's go here. I want to put my knight. I want to put my knight here. So let's try to trade here. There we go. Um. So I think my next move is either here or here. Both look fine. I think let's finish development before I go for an attack. So here, here. I think this is okay. I moved this up already. Normally the move would be here. See that? I'm trying not to, I'm trying to play in a way that makes a lot of sense. I know that sounds dumb, but I feel like I try so hard to play the openings the way I'm supposed to, and I don't really study the openings like that to know enough to know exactly the proper moves. So I end up getting myself into trouble because I don't know what the exact moves. This is already looking ridiculous. I don't think I don't think it's bad though. I don't think I'm losing anything here. Oh crap, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Nobody's in chat yet. Normally, that's where they tell me, "Hey, hey, dummy, we can't see anything." But no one's here yet, so forgive me. Okay, so opening's done now. This is kind of a weird. I don't like the queen is here, but let's just try to make improving moves and beat this guy. He hasn't castled yet. What do I want to accomplish here? So honestly, I think I just want to get this queen out of here. It'd be nice. Um, Before he can kind of generate an attack. To be honest, I don't know how he would generate an attack. Maybe something like this. Removes this. Yeah. But I don't want to double more of my pawns. I don't really see an easy way to kick him. I could go here and then here. I don't know. Is that dumb? Let's see. Just think here. It's not threatening anything that I can see. Could go here, just preventing this, taking up space. Doesn't look like a bad move. I don't want to get too low on time. He's playing pretty quick. I hope you guys can't hear that fan. I can turn it down, but it would suck if like somebody joins an hour later and they're like, "Hey man, I can't hear anything you're saying because it's like a whooshing sound." What if I go here, here? That doesn't look super dope. It very well could be, but uh, you know, We'll find out later when we review the game, I guess. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I feel like it's kind of hard for either of us to come up with a plan right now. Yeah, I thought about this move because this would suck, and this gets him developed. I think that's probably his best move, honestly. What if I go here? Gives him this pawn. If he goes here, I could just go back. I think I just gives him pretty nice pawn structure though, and this is a backwards pawn, so that would be really bad for me. Um, I think we make him move first because no matter what, he's got to move the queen. Because okay, uh, just gonna keep poking this. Um, I wouldn't mind trading just because I feel like he, if anything, he has a better position. And since he hasn't castled yet and still can, and I'm not, I wouldn't mind the queens being traded off. But yeah, he probably agrees with that. So I could just go here. No, I don't. I really don't want him to go here. Let's just take this. Goes here. We go back. I'm not too. This is covering all the infiltration scores of the night. So then I could go here. Now that it's not defended, let's just do that. Ooh, he can take that. That was done. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Dang it. That's just stupid. It's just dumb, man. Crazy. Crazy. That game didn't happen. Nobody was here, so it didn't count. Really don't even want to look at it. That put's so bad. I don't know. Probably should look at it though. Maybe after this game I'll look at it. Because I don't actually know a better. Oh man, with this fan going, it's kind of drying my eyes out. I want to shut it down here. There's the. Let's see if that's better. I'm slowly loving. Ah, ah, slowly loving my setup. Whew. Maybe these lights are making it hotter in here too. Could be. I feel like this never works because I don't know. How does he stop this? Here. He could just go here. I don't know where I saw. I know that's the thing. Playing stupid. Playing stupid, guys. Now I come back here and then I'll have this. think I need to study the openings again. I think so. Surprised he hasn't kicked this knight. Okay. It's an interesting way to attack this bishop. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I hate when they have this fianchetto bishop. I know I've said that before, but I just feel like I don't know how to play it. Um, just gonna go back. I have a better center. This bishop does suck right now. It's just looking right at this pawn. It's defended really well. So if I can hold the center, this bishop sucks. Do I start trying to just try to cast on the tag opposite? Here. I don't want to go here because then he just doubles my pawns, and I'm thinking about castling on queen side, so it's a waste to move kind of, but it puts my knight in a better position. So normally it would be here. Just as hard, guys. Just as hard. Takes. He can activate his bishop, but he's threatening a fork. Takes. Yeah, I think I need to go here. Just on this pawn, but it takes it. I think blocking the center is good for me since this bishop is so powerful in a powerful position. Don't love that. Don't love that. I don't think he's pushing me back. Here. A pawn. Why didn't I like this? So here. Wife just texted me. Ugh. Could sack my knight. It's a cool idea. So I could win a pawn. I don't know if it's good though. think I'm gonna do it. I guess he could win it back. Here, here, here. Check. Takes. Takes. Christian, what's up, man? Dude, this is a tough kind of freaking position I got right here. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's great. Christian, do you like the lighting, man? I changed the lighting again. Goals in chess is to always, uh, what's that word? Tradeless? Interesting. He didn't do either of the things. Looks clean. Thanks, bro. Um, he didn't do anything I was expecting him to do. I don't like what I'm doing right now. I think I just lost my knight. Why did I do that? Okay. Maybe I did lose my knight? I don't even know. Ooh. Didn't think about that check. I don't think it changes anything other than I can't castle. Ooh, it kind of does actually. Here. I don't have a ton of time. I think that's okay. I think I'm okay. If this feels like there's tactics everywhere though. And he's gotta take my queen. Takes I don't see anything. I have this. I guess he can take this pawn, but I can take this pawn. So I'm up two pawns. Can't tell if what I did was stupid or not. Did he just mess up? Straight a piece, yeah. If you're winning, that's a literal strategy, but if you're not winning, it's not always good. Okay, I think his knight is trapped. Uh, so let's go here, defending this and also threatening this. I think he lost his knight. Yeah, he didn't play this well. I think there was probably a better way to win this for him. What's up, Christian? I feel like it's been forever, bro. I feel like, maybe it's because we were talking basically every day. But how you been, man? How's life? This is an interesting move. So if I take here, he takes with check. I go back, and I think I'm fine. And then I'm threatening his pawn and the rook. So and no, not checkmate. A1, A7. Christian, the stream is delayed by a decent amount, so like 15 seconds. I might be able to fix it, but I don't know how to yet. So it's hard for you, and plus I think that is technically cheating if you give me ideas. So check this out. If I go here, that's a mate threat. So here threatens mate one. So yeah, if you tell me moves, I think it's technically cheating, and I could get banned. Is it cheating if I still lose to you? Yeah, man, you can definitely see something I don't see for sure. 100%. I think he sees this. I think we're winning this pretty handily. Like my next move is here if he defends. I think he has to go here, defending the mate. And then I take the pawn, which is also a threat on the rook. All my pieces are kind of Emmy! Yo! What is up, Emmy? I want to put all the hearts. Hello! And he resigns, guys. Emmy joins in the chat, and I immediately win the game. I don't know, that doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. I think Emmy's just good luck. Thank you, Emmy, for the win. And check this out, guys. We played at a 1900 level. It's awesome, man. He played at a 1600. So we played that game well. Let me just do a quick review. And I want to review the last game because we played the last game pretty bad. Okay, hold on, let me think for a second. I'm just gonna. Yeah, this was bad, I know. Because of this, which we called that. Then I played normal. Okay, this is right to go back. And not give him the bishop for the knight, which makes sense. I said that this is his best move, and it was. Okay, it wants me just to castle. Although, I don't hate my position, what I did here. He's completely winning, apparently. But, okay, he had to go here. And I would have probably just went back. I don't think yeah, I said this wasn't a great move. What was the best move here? What was the best move? To go here? Yeah, threatening this. No, that wasn't the best move. I swear, just to come. Defending. Okay, getting out of this. But I was worried he was going to go here. Oh, yeah, that's the nine. Okay. Yeah, this was. Yeah, okay, yeah. I knew he had to have a tactic here. I just didn't see it. Uh, and it was here. Okay, this was not easy. No, this is. I don't think this is findable for my opponent. He took, which is much more natural. But then, yeah, he didn't. He just didn't play it very well, but it was very hard to play. Thanks, Emmy. I appreciate it. You're gonna have to learn some chess and beat your dad. This is all normal moves. A little bit of a weird order, but all normal. Let's go here. Nice, man. Well, hey, thanks for popping on. If I'm still playing whenever you get here, um, you know, I guess I'll see you then. um, okay, yeah, here. I normally just go here because this is a threat, but I've been thinking about some other moves. I should know what to do here by now. I've played this so many times. I really should start paying attention to the reviews. I don't think that's good according to the game review. Uh, so I could go here, threatening takes, takes. Oops. Here. Let's just. I know. This is. I think that's an okay move. So let's just do that, and then let's check game review and see if there's a better move. Let's not play too risque. So now I'm threatening takes. Okay, he defends it. Let's attack that pawn again. If he goes here, I have castles, and if he takes, I win his queen. Okay, I remember game review tells me to take that when it's available, so let's do that. Now it's castle. So now this pawn is being attacked 1, 2, 3 times, defended once, twice, so this should be a free pawn. So takes, takes, takes. So let's go ahead and take this pawn. Takes. Yeah. Okay. So we win the pawn. Go here, win another pawn, but that seems greedy. Seems a bit greedy. It's a bit greedy. We could go here, oops, here, threaten this, but I mean, it's not much of a threat. He just moves. I think he's probably wanting to go here. Looking at this, but I'm too scared of that. I mean, I don't want to go here because then he goes here, and yeah, I don't like that at all. I'm not doing that. Now that I'm up a pawn, me try to find. Actually, that would be terrible. Let's develop. I don't know if I'm gonna go for this, but I don't mind this. I'm actually looking to double my rooks. I don't think his queen. If he goes here, well, he can't go there now, obviously, but I don't think he has a master plan for this queen right here. I think he just moved to get out of the way. Yeah, it's not a good move because I'm here, and now I win the pawn for free this time because he doesn't. If I would have taken with the queen before, he would have went here. And even if I win this, this is looking too scary. But now I win this, and if he goes here, I just take, and he can't take. So I think that makes sense. So where is he going to go? If he goes here, I trade. No, he can't go there. He probably goes here. I can keep poking him. Keep poking him. I could also double. This is nice to have right here. I'll probably just take this pawn. I gotta be careful. This is a little scary, but I'm defending it pretty good. Just gonna take it. Um, what is he gonna do now? He's not gonna want to move these, I doubt. So he's probably going to want to remove his rooks. He can't go here. Takes. Oh, he has just queen defending. Takes. Takes. Okay. Might have messed up a little bit. Let's go here. Yeah. Because if takes, takes, and I'm still defending here. He goes here after that for sure. Um, but I could just take. Wait. Why did I do that? Could have won his rook right there. That's silly. Oh no, he took my rook. Never mind, it would have been even. Yeah. So if he goes here, I just take. And then takes. Takes. So you can't go there. So I'm threatening. I'm not threatening. Well, he's got to move. So where's he moving? Yeah, he's got to give up this battery. So probably here. And I guess I just take this pawn. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. He could also go here, threatening this pawn. Then I can take here, defending. Um, Also, this is always a good move. It's always a good move. The fan feels good, but I feel like it's gonna drown my eyes. I think it's making me tired too. I don't. I'm not hot anymore. I'm gonna turn this fan off, or maybe just move it. I'm worried it's gonna. It was under the desk before, so I think that was probably helping with the sound. So it might even sound now. I don't know. Okay, that's a good move. I didn't think about. Is it a good move? I could go here. I don't love that. This is probably better. Let's go here, and then I can take and go here. I don't know if that's good or not, though. I'm trying to think of something better. I really need to go here, here. I think. I definitely feel a lot better. Although these are doing really good at preventing me checks. So maybe I'm pretty safe actually. These are my I don't like that. Uh, I'm not a big fan of that. Kind of want to play a little faster. I'm about 30 seconds up on time. I don't really have a threat, but the queen being so close is just a little makes me a little uneasy. What's his next move? Probably bringing his rook. Oh, that's definitely a good move. He goes there, which threatens check. here, check, takes, mate. Yeah, so here we need to defend the square. If I do it like this, that loses the game. How am I defending this? Crap, and he plays it. I think I go here. One move. Can't go here. I take, takes, it takes. So now if he goes check, I take, take, take. Man, I'm barely hanging on here. It's attacking out of nowhere, I feel like. He has a back rank problem, though. I'm trying to find a way to exploit that. He's on a light square, though. Um, Probably next move is here for me. We're playing fast. Okay. Rethreatens this. I think I have to damage my pawns here, which I don't like. Nervous about moving these pawns because then it opens up my king more. We're up a good bit on time. Is this good? My white squares are so weak right now. These games have been tough. Looks like a good move. I really need to do something to counter all this, you know? So here, man, my pieces were so coordinated. What happened? Um, Here, I got some time, so let's try to think for a second. Um, so takes. Where's he going here? Here. Seems slow. Here. I like that move. Whoops. He can't take, because I take his queen. Can't push either. Okay. so bad. Uh, takes, check, mate. Can't take. Basically lost all our time advantage. If he goes back, do we repeat? No. Here. Yikes. It's checkmate. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Golly, man. Oh, sorry. That whole game is in the wrong. My bad, guys. Um, here it was even up until here. Knew that was bad. Interesting. Yeah, just block the bishop. How about this? That's nuts. No way I'm doing that. Definitely taking with this. Yeah. What does this do? Oh, blocks the rook. So if he goes here, I have it now. GG to my opponent. He played really well. Eastern, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? This gambit. You know what I've been doing is taking this and then defending it, which I know is wrong. Um, yeah. Uh, Weekend was good. What'd you do, man? What'd you do? If that was better. I never know how to play this. Queen Gambit, yeah, E5, E5. Yeah. So you do E5 here. That is a move. I have seen that move. Um, yeah, I probably should study it. I always take the pawn and try to defend it. But the problem is if they know how to win it back, then I'm in a worse position. But most of the time they don't know how to win it back. He seems like he's kind of struggling. Yeah, the album variation. It's crazy that you remember all these, man. I definitely need to work on my opening knowledge. So here, I don't really like that. So he's got a center, which is the point of the Queen's Gambit. I got to keep in mind this is open. So I'll be. So here, and double if he takes. I don't mind this, I don't think. Yeah, Queen's Gambit accepted. I do know that when I take it's accepted, it's pretty easy to remember. But I just don't know any of the moves after I accept. I should study it, I think. This doesn't look bad though. Like I said, most people don't mess up variation. Yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Um, takes. I would have this check if it wasn't for this. Um, this pawn's going to end up here anyway. And I don't see a point in training bishops, so let's just take it. Now I have a check. Easily defended. Yeah. This check now. So check here, here. Takes. It's bad. Let's just go here. Why not? Why not? Doesn't look terrible. Okay. I don't know. It seems weird to just keep. I feel like I'm playing his game here, but I mean, the pawn's being attacked. Let's defend it. You know, try not to complicate this too much. You're listening to music from the Matrix? That sounds pretty cool, man. Uh, Matrix was a great series, man. I really enjoyed it. So he's gonna win the pawn. Uh, here. This is kind of interesting. Here takes, and you can't win the pawn because his knight's hanging. What does he do? That seems right. Yeah, so if he takes the pawn, I take his knight. And then I can defend the pawn pretty good. And the pawn is, you know, two squares from queening. It seems good for me. Um, okay, maybe I can't defend the pawn as easily as I thought. I guess I can, actually. Okay. Okay. That seems really bad for him. Still defending, buddy. The castle, I think that was bad for him. I think he thought that through very well. And I'm going here, and this is defended pretty good. Yeah, I think this is good. This is what I mean when I say that people at my level really don't know how to play the Queen's Gambit. I may not know how to play the proper moves, but neither do they. Defending seems the most like obvious. I'm up a pawn, just defend it kind of thing. Ooh, this is hanging. Almost messed up. Here, here. Um, takes. This looks good. He doesn't have this. He may think he has this because this is pinned, but I can take with the queen. It takes, I takes. Exactly what I was thinking, Eastern. You know what they say? Great minds think alike. Because obviously, if takes, then clearly takes. Huh. Me and you, we're on the same page, brother. What about this move? I think I just got takes here. No, because then he takes my knight. I don't know about this. Do I go here? Oh, I think I just go here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, this is what was preparing for. What did I prepare? I think here. Yes. I'm glad we thought about this. Eastern, bro. I know you're you're actually better than me, and so you giving me moves, man, is cheating, bro. Even if they don't ban me, even if it's delayed, I don't want an advantage because I want to beat these people on my own. You know what I'm saying? So please stop giving me advice. Stop telling me like what moves to make. I really, I do appreciate it, and I'm sure you're right, but I want to win these games on my own. But yeah, I know, but you know, even a player that's lower rated than me can still see moves sometimes that I don't see. You know, it's okay, buddy. I know you're just trying to help, and I do appreciate it. I just want to be, you know, I want to win on my own. Uh, so here he wins the pawn, but I could take his pawn because it's threatening my rook. I should castle, yeah. Uh, going here. Actually, what if I go here first? Then he can just go here. Let's take this. And then, oh, he can take this. See that? Did not see that. Uh, I really need to connect these. Well, he's going to take here. When he takes there. Oh, no, you can't take there. I have a check. Never mind. I have a check. So, okay, which he's trying to cover. So I think I just defend. Wish there was a better way to defend. I don't like putting it behind the rook. You keep saying fork. I don't see what you're saying, bro. But you can't tell me, bro. You cannot tell me. I don't see a fork. I'm not looking for a fork because I should know that there was a fork. Uh, here, here. I think I like this. I don't see the fork, bro. Yeah, so here, now here. And I think I'm good. I'm sorry you disapprove, bro. Queen C2. Queen C2. Oh. I didn't see it, man. But I was purposely not looking for it because I didn't see it on my own. You know, you're gonna see things sometimes, bro. You gotta fight the urge, man. You gotta fight the urge to something. Because this isn't bad. I didn't see the fork, but it might not have been the best move, honestly, because this is good, bro. He don't, this is no longer on a square he can defend with his bishop. And this move is gonna kick his bishop, his rook. I think his best move is probably here. But even then, so here takes. So if he goes, oh, he can't go there because of my knight. So I think, well, if I go here, that's too late. So I think this is good, bro. You know, I didn't see your move, but okay, he's defending this. That makes a lot of sense. Um, so what if I go here? So here, wherever he moves this bishop, I'm gonna go here, making a queen. I blundered two rooks. Whatever, bro. No, I don't know what you mean, but I'm still gonna win this game, and that's all I care about. I feel like I'm playing pretty good. We'll check the review, man. We'll check the review. Actually, okay. This would blunder checkmate. So I think I could just take here and go here. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Um, so oh wait, I could have the triple. I know. I saw that. I saw it right after. I saw it right after. Um, I missed it, bro. I saw that one, but I missed it. Just playing too fast. We're still gonna win this though. Still feeling pretty good about this. Uh, so trying to think of the best. I could go here. I'm sure he sees the mate. Um, let's go here. Yeah, I'm up a pawn. Obviously, if he takes, I win. Um, so he goes. I'm thinking he goes here. I don't know. Check and then I push. Well, that just loses a pawn. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Uh, easy. Yeah, that was just a blunder. Easy blunder. I'd love to trade. Um, I'm gonna see the next fork. I don't know why I couldn't see in the forks. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Check. Trading might be bad. I just want to trade the knight for the bishop. The bishop. I think trading is good because I'm up a pawn, and then if I could just put my rook behind my pawn, I feel like it's GG. So here. Uh, okay, someone's gonna trade here. I think trading is good, bro. Okay, that was just a bad move. Easy. Okay. Um, let's bring the knight. I mean the king. Okay, this is easy now. Nice. Nice. Is he gonna let his clock run out? Come on, man. Thank you. Okay, let's look at this game. Um, okay, it says I played well. Um, we know I missed a. Okay, well, okay. First of all, Queen's pawn accepted. How do I play against this? So it doesn't dislike defending. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is what I normally play. I don't know why I decided to go bishop here, but so this is what I always do. These three pawns here. I don't know why I didn't do it today, but okay. What's next? So he's supposed to take, and then I assume I take. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Um, I think I run into this more often than not. And then, okay. Whoa. He could just sack because of this. But it's still saying this is good for me? Why would I ever allow this? Why would I ever allow this? He's just up in exchange. Uh, yeah, Eastern. You only play in Lee chess. It's so annoying. Um, how about this? How about let me play a couple more games. I think I got time for maybe one or one, maybe maybe let me play one more game and then we'll play together. No, I'll play a Lee chess game with you. I kind of created a Lee chess window for my streaming setup when you and Sweater were playing. No, it's okay. I want to play one more game, and I don't have time. I don't want to. I don't have time to study your line, play a game, and play you. But I'd love to. I'd love to play you if you want to play. Oh, you gotta go. Dang. Well, maybe tomorrow. Just play Queen's Gambit with me next time we play, and show me what you do. Yeah, I get it, bro. No worries, man. I appreciate you hopping on. I'm gonna be getting off here soon too, but if you could pop on tomorrow, definitely let me know. Yeah. Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. Really appreciate the support, man. I try to stream it no later than 8. Am I getting my bishop check? I think so. I try to stream at 8, but the earlier the better. You too, buddy. Have a nice night. Thanks again for the support, man. I love having you on. See ya, buddy. Yeah, man. Please do. I'd really appreciate that. I'm super new, so I'm learning too. But I'm having a lot of fun with this, man. And I would love more people. So yeah, more the merrier, buddy. Anybody you know, um, I'd love to meet them. So, why'd you get banned? You got banned on off YouTube, or well, you were, or what? What were you streaming on? That's awesome, man. Um, you gotta tell me what you got banned for. Oh, what were you streaming on? Steam or Stream? I think this one's a pawn. Oh, never mind. You can take it. Yeah, I didn't know requirement was 16. That's crazy. Is that why you got banned? You were streaming on YouTube and they They found out your real age. Oh wow, that's crazy. What year was it you were streaming? So in a couple years when you turn 16, are you gonna? Dang, okay. Are you gonna are you gonna keep streaming whenever you turn 16? Looks like a free pawn to me. What first person shooter like Call of Duty? Nice man. Okay, cool, buddy. Have a good night. Blog post. Nice. Cool, man. What's this guy? Okay, yeah. Thanks, man. If I keep getting people like you to support me, I'll do just that. So I'm threatening this. I'm threatening this. Threatens this and this. Unreal. I hope you're already gone Eastern and you didn't have to see that. Abdullah! Abdullah! What the heck is up, man? Great to see you, brother. Holy cow. I was hoping I'd get a chance to say it to you again. Life's been great, man. How have you been? Anything new and exciting? How's life, bro? I'm so happy you got to join tonight. How you liking this setup, man? This is totally different than the last time you were here. New lights. I'm in my basement. What else? I finally got my microphone kind of working halfway. No, I think it's pretty good now, actually. Okay, I like this. He's blocked in his bishop, and when he does that, I get to go for this really nice attack. Um, Especially if he castles kingside. This is my favorite setup for the lemon. Yeah, big changes, man. I've really been enjoying streaming, you know? I don't get to stream every single day like I was wanting to when I started, but I stream most days. Monday through Friday, I'm pretty good about streaming. I decided to take the weekends off, um, spend time with the family. Oh wow, I haven't been able to play chess. Just your college work is your college work has been hard this semester or something, or does it work? I'm pretty happy with my position. Um, Here, this gets glued there if I do that, which I don't like. So I think I'm gonna go here and give up the nine, which I'm not a fan, but yeah, this guy's about to get cooked. I'll say check.
check. Uh, I'm gonna prevent him from coming in with this queen. I think makes the most sense. When the queen gets over here, my attack ends. So I need to really keep this queen out. And this is a problem. As soon as I move it back, it's a discovered check. So you gotta be very careful not putting anything on light squares because I could easily take it. So, I mean, that's free. And I should probably take it quickly because now I can go here. And then it would be trapped, so I'll just take it. Check here. Check. It looks pretty good. I'd be surprised if it isn't winning. Okay, hold on. Check here. Check here. At this. I'm going for it. Check. 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 Now he loses his queen. Just gonna take the queen. This is a fun game. I really like the I really like getting that set up with London. I don't get it very often. I feel like most people are scared, they kind of understand that that's the goal of the London. But yeah, this is all uh, it wants me to take the knight, but I don't like this pawn here. Thanks, brother. Yeah, that was a good game. Um, yeah, that was obviously a bad move. Uh, oh, and I liked it. I knew it was good. Felt good. Check. Yeah, baby. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. And I knew it wasn't right to take the queen either, but I didn't see an obvious checkmate, but it was there. Oh no, he runs. It's here. Checkmate. Yeah. I figured there was a checkmate there, but I mean, it's for sure winning by taking the queen, right? I mean, let's play the game. The Scandinavian. I'm getting better at the Scandinavian. I feel like I'm learning one of the moves here and there. That's actually, I don't think I've ever seen it. Normally go here. Let's just keep playing normal. Let's go here. This will be bad for him. What? He went here and then here? What the heck is this guy doing? That's so weird. That is really weird. Honestly, I feel like I'm okay just to take because this looks good for me. Sure. Um, he kind of weakened his dark squares for no reason. I feel like. Um, yeah, let's just develop. I don't know why he did it that way. It's kind of weird. So I have this check, but he has this to defend. Um, so check here, here. This is always defending. let's just go here, and I think I'm gonna fiend cut on my bishop the right way. So tell me, Abdullah, man, what do you why you been so busy, man? It's just been school. Good to hear from you, brother. Tell me if this is like too bright. This is the first day, Abdullah, that I've had this set up, so I want to hear your thoughts, brother. Compared to the old setup, I'm sure it's better, but I've changed it a lot even before, even leading up to this. So you know, it could have been better before. I feel like I like my position. The castle, unpin this knight. If he takes it, I'll just retake, and I like this pressure in the center I got. This looks great. Applying for a scholarship, nice. What kind of scholarship? Is it like an academically based one? So you have to did you have to like write an essay and explain why you deserve it and all that good stuff? I'm threatening this pawn. Takes, yet doesn't defend it. Is that the best move though? Thanks, man. Yeah, this I really like this Luffy and Zoro poster I have. It's this I just like this wall. This basement was my gym. Study based, yeah. I figured. I think I'm gonna do this by the way. If he wants the bishop, he can have it. Um, yeah. So, and I think I just take back like this. That's missed an pawn. I don't know if I'm gonna take back like this though and open up my king. I guess I could have thought about this a little more. It's generally better to take back to the center. And again, I don't know if I want to. These pawns are really nice. Let's just do that. Yeah. So what I was trying to say, Abdullah, is this wall was set up for my gym, and now that I'm streaming here, I moved all my gym equipment to another part of my basement, and and I had this like corner that was just perfect for my streaming setup. But I'm going to change the wall. I'm going to take that mirror down. And then these posters, I'll probably take those down and move some other anime stuff I have here. But I'm a big anime fan. What's your favorite anime, bro? Okay. I think I'm just going to defend this knight. I don't want to. I don't want to move it and then him take this. That looks really bad. So let's go here. So he's threatening, yeah, takes. So he's threatening this. Let's just go. Do I go here? Let's go here. I guess he could do this, but takes, takes, takes. That would takes. Yeah, I can still do this whenever I want. Um, Death Note, Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter, all great anime, man. Have you seen? Have you seen? Hold on, let me think. Can't think of the name of it right now. Hold on, let me. I don't know what movie. Wait, check. Takes. Just gonna go here. What's the name? It's man, it's got to be my favorite anime right now. My favorite anime of all time. Oh, that's tough. I don't even know. I asked myself that question. I really like. I really like. Yu Yu Hakusho was an anime I grew up on that I absolutely loved. But it didn't. Hunter x Hunter is definitely up there. I really like Hunter x Hunter. The ending was awful. If you haven't seen the ending, I'm sorry to tell you, it was pretty bad. But I think they're supposed to be redoing it. I wish I could think of the name of this one I've been enjoying lately. I want to take this. This bishop is annoying me. Um, it's about a guy who they're in this world where they go and fight monsters in dungeons that appear out of nowhere, and that's like a job that they have. Okay, that's fun. That's like how they make a lot of people make their living. And this guy's a weakling, but then he solo leveling. Thank you. Oh, I couldn't think of the name. I was thinking about here, but then he could take with Queen. Then I lose this. So I think let's go here first. Yeah. Yeah, solo leveling. I really like solo leveling. Have you seen it? It's my favorite anime right now, I'd say for sure. Bleach is also a contender for my favorite. Dragon Ball is hard to it's hard to I mean Dragon Ball is it's nostalgic. It's so good. Um, there's a lot of good anime out there, man. But yeah, my brother's a big anime guy. He reads a lot of the comics and stuff, so he's always telling me like what's happening, what's coming up, what they're doing, what's in production. Tell me about. That's a great point, Abdullah. Maybe that's why I'm saying that because it's refreshing. Yeah, Solo Leveling is by far the best anime I've seen in a long time, other than like like Dragon Ball Z and all the stuff they keep remaking. Um, Demon Slayer is really good too. That's a new one. I really like Demon Slayer. Um, the basic ones. Yeah, the basic ones are all Dragon Ball Z Kai, that came out. I guess that's been a few years now, but I really like that. I like what they did with it. What is he doing? Why? I mean, I guess they just don't want to trade, but it's not threatening anything. So if I go here, and if he takes with queen, I'm up a pawn. I'll probably just trade. Although my pawns aren't doubled. I could go here, opening this. Actually, I like this because it's pinned. So here, and if he takes with queen, I take the rook. Let's do that. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I help. My wife is a big anime fan too, so we always watch everything together. And that's cool. It's something we've always shared that we love together. To be honest, though, it's not only hard to find good anime. It's ever since I came to Christ, it's really been hard to watch anime. There's so many bad anime, and when I say bad, I mean just like for your soul. You know what I mean? Like they just are so bad. they sexualize everything. They, it's all about demonic stuff, and and it hurts me to watch that stuff anymore. It used to not bother me, but when I really came to Christ and I started really going to work and doing things for the Lord and living my life differently, it became really hard for me to start watching all that, to keep watching all that stuff about, demons and stuff. And so I don't watch nearly as much as I used to. He resigned. He must have hung something important. I didn't even notice. Oh, the rook. Yeah. Nice. I probably should call it, but I think I'm gonna play one more. So yeah, this was all. Yeah, I was right about this. It being bad for him. I'm winning. Yeah, I did this really well. Computer likes everything I did except for that. Yeah, because it makes my king weak because why doesn't like it, but I saved it. Ooh. Yeah, so his best move was to sack his rook. I just put too much pressure on him. It's nice. I felt the same way when I watched Death Note for the first time. There was no gods for death, and they look like demons. This is infidel stuff. Yeah, Death Note's one of those that I watched before I came to Christ, and that I would, if I watched it today, I probably wouldn't watch it. Um, you know, it's just too real to me. I uh, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know what your beliefs are, but it's crazy, man. When I came to Christ, it hurts me to see it. It hurts me to see like all the sexualization of women and all these things, and and people using like just like you're Muslim. Yeah, I man, I wish I knew more about uh I wish I knew more about Muslim religion. I'd love to learn more about it if you're open to talking about it. I understand that you guys use the remind me of the name. It's the Quran. The Quran. I don't mean to insult you. I apologize for not knowing. I came to Christ 2 years ago, so I'm still very new in learning just in general. Um, but I'm learning a lot. I learn a lot all the time. Quran. Yeah. So that's the main difference, right? Muslims. Now, but Muslim, you don't believe. So your belief is that Jesus was not the Messiah, correct? Ooh, I'm not. I definitely made a mistake in my order here. My dog is passed out. Um, I think I need to take this. I don't see why. I don't see why. So I'm not going to. I'm going to threaten this pawn now that he's blocked his queen. Okay, he defends like that. I think we just trade, and this check looks good, really good. Right. Yeah, he's a prophet, not the Messiah. I would be very intrigued to like discuss this in detail about why. And again, if you're not comfortable talking about it, you just say so. But I just feel like there's such overwhelming proof that he was the Messiah, that he was the one, you know, uh, that Jesus, the God said would come. He done. I mean, he done so much more than any other prophet. I mean, he lived a perfect life. Like, what other proof do you need? Or maybe you don't believe he lived a perfect life. Good to hear, man. I'm glad you're open minded. So yeah, please, like, what a because again, I just feel like it's undeniable. Like, there's undeniable proof that he died and was resurrected, and he died on the cross saying he was the Messiah, and then he was resurrected from the cross, and uh, that was what was said would happen, right? I mean, I'm just why in your mind is he just a prophet? Yeah, perfect life free of sin. No other prophet did that. I mean, Moses killed a guy. Moses killed a guy. Am I gonna get my queen trapped here? I think so. I think that's just a free rook. Moses was one of the more. He did a lot. He was actually, if I'm not mistaken, he was such a favorite of God that God even buried him, his own, and that's why we've never found his body or his remains rather. So isn't this a free night? Takes, takes. Just feel like I'm getting my. There's no check with the bishop. Just feels weird that he's giving me all this material, and my queen is kind of on its own. But I ain't scared. A little scared because I don't have anywhere to go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think I just, yeah. He goes here, and where does my queen go? It just, oh, I guess I go here. Yeah, it takes. Oh, but then he pins it. Wow, he pins it. Yeah, I didn't see that. Um, I didn't see that because this is. I thought I had this, but wow, that's. I can't believe you saw that. I still could have got out with the rook, which is what I should have done. I knew it was greedy to take. So I guess I just take the pawn. Or no, I take the rook, obviously. So I do have two rooks and a knight, so I'm still winning. I think we're just born to two beliefs. Man, I don't like that answer, Abdullah. It's not a good answer, man. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but just because you're born, I mean, maybe that's the United States mindset, which is not a great mindset. I would say is, but it does have its. But I do agree with it. It has a lot of problems with it about questioning things. But yeah, man, I just feel like if you're gonna live your whole life, you should have if you're gonna live your whole life with a belief that you believe is, I mean, dude, just think about how important this is. How important this is. Uh, if you truly believe, God and Jesus and all this stuff, And your answer to, oh crap, I just hung my knight. Sorry, this is our conversation is a lot more important in this game. Many people, though, history lived and died with foreign beliefs. Sure, but we don't know if they went to heaven or hell, man. And I'm not worried about the life here. I'm worried about my life in eternity. I mean, I wouldn't be worried about my life here. I'd be worried about my life in eternity. Because if you live your whole life with the, you know, without giving your life to Jesus, it's, I mean, if he is the Messiah, doesn't the Bible say you will go to hell? I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm right. Imagine it if you're wrong, you don't accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. You know, that's a big mistake. Wow, he hung his queen. It's crazy. I mean, the Muslims they have so many rituals, so many things they follow, so many their lives are so rooted in the Bible. Their lives are so rooted
The
in the Bible.
Bible. I can't do that because I am fixed to my beliefs. I am comfortable with my inherited beliefs as you are. Well, my beliefs aren't inherited. I just came to Christ 2 years ago. I've always said I was a Christian, but I wasn't living my life as a Christian. And I certainly, I wasn't getting up every day, putting my armor on and going to work for the Lord. I simply I changed my beliefs. And let me tell you, Abdullah, it completely it completely uh I almost said it wrecked my life, but it just when you live so my wife and I've been married for 12 years, and for those 12 years we both agreed that Jesus, he's like we have a good relationship with him. We don't really believe in the Bible. We're just, we're happy, we're content with our relationship with him. We thought that was enough. And that's what I grew up with. That was my inherited belief because that's what my parents, you know, that's just kind of how my parents were. It wasn't super serious. And then my parents, they came to Christ later, but really didn't do it very well and was very forceful about it. And so God and I never really had a good relationship. Well, I mean, I prayed every day, but I didn't really believe in the Bible. And it wasn't until I found a pastor who really sat down with me and I went to men's group, and a lot of things in my life were going wrong. I lost really, I was so blessed. I had everything I asked for. I had all the money I could ever want. I grew up very poor, and literally God gave me all this money. He gave me an amazing wife. He gave me the respect and everything from my wife and her family that we moved in with us. My wife's from Ecuador. He gave me everything I asked for. And I didn't give him any of the glory, and I was taking it all on my own, and I was so selfish. And with that, he took everything away from me. All the money, all the respect I had for my family and and my wife. And I'm grateful he did that because that's what ultimately led me to him. But then when I came to Christ at my lowest, my wife didn't just go along with it. She fought me tooth and nail every step of the way, and we're still, working through this years later because she just does not agree with my beliefs. And it changed everything in my life. I mean, it flipped my whole life upside down when I changed my beliefs. It would have been so much easier to just go along with what I was inherited with, what I had shared with my wife for this whole 8, 9 years at this point. Um, it would have been so much easier. But when I came to Christ, I couldn't stop. I couldn't help but learn from him and understand what I was doing wrong and try to improve. And yeah, my wife didn't like it, man. She told me, I do not like this version of you. I don't want, you to, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to do these things. Yeah, man. And I just, and what led me there was I just started questioning stuff. I started questioning, um, what it meant to be a Christian and all that. It's very hard. It's still hard. I had a, I can't, I told I when I opened the stream, I said Mondays are long days for me. That's all I said when I opened the stream today. But one of the reasons they're long days is because that's the day I see my therapist, my Christian therapist, and he helps me, um, live a better Christian life, man. So I say all this to say, Abdullah, that just because you're born with, I know Muslim is very different. Like if you were to renounce your Muslim beliefs and say you're a Christian, I understand you know, there's a whole family dynamic. There's a whole, I understand it goes deeper than that. It would affect everything, but hey, man, from someone who flipped their whole life upside down for Christ, I will say this. Even though my life got a lot harder, my life is so much better, man. I'm filled with purpose every day. I had no purpose before. I was living so selfishly. Now yeah, yeah, I know, man. Um, so I get what I'm saying, and I know, and I understand what that would mean for you to some extent. Probably not completely, but I have had some Muslim friends before I came to Christ, so I didn't really comprehend. We talked a little bit about it, but I just didn't understand enough and wasn't interested, honestly. But, when studying the Bible, I've studied other religions a little bit. Um, so yeah, I know the basics. So yeah, I actually met, it's funny, I met a Muslim not too long ago. Well, the big difference is that, and we were talking about this, is that they don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah. So yes, they use the Bible. They study the Bible like we do, but they also use the Quran, and whereas Christians don't, and they don't believe Jesus was the Messiah, and that's the whole point of Christianity is that Jesus came and died for our sins. He was the Messiah, the one of prophecy, and yeah, I mean, I would have to look up. I'm curious. I think there may I think there's scripture that you know talks about how yeah. I mean, if you don't believe Jesus came and died for your sins, I think the Bible's pretty clear about you're not accepted into heaven. So they're very different, very different. So yeah, not to say Muslim, every Muslim I met is great people, but you can live your whole life as a nice guy and spend the eternity in hell because you never accepted Christ. It's not enough to be nice. It's not enough to be close enough. God asked for one thing, and that's just to put your faith and trust in Him and Him alone. And Jesus paid a dear price, lived a harder life than any one of us in this world has ever lived, and He did it perfectly. And why did He do it? Not for Himself, but for all of us. If you read the Old Testament, the world was a very different place before Jesus came along. God's judgment was instant. People were murdered for sinning on a regular basis. God passed judgment in by destroying cities in a blink of an eye, and Jesus came along and changed everything. You know, so we owe him everything, and that's the way I see it. So yeah, man. Um, I respect your beliefs and I respect anyone else's beliefs, but ever since I learned the truth, God, man, my life has been filled with so much purpose. I'm really looking forward to having more time to. I really want to. I really want to work in my church, do some more work in my community, in my church. I'd love to travel and do some missions. Um, I have a lot of work to do in my home still. I have a lot of work to do in my life, but I'm getting a lot better, you know, of understanding understanding to read the Holy Spirit, to hear and feel the Holy Spirit and move with him, move with it instead of waking up every day and living my life for myself. They do have a lot in common. They do have a lot in common. But yeah, I'm not saying they don't have a lot in common, but I'm saying a rudimentary belief of Muslim of the Muslim belief is in my opinion is wrong, which is, Jesus the Messiah. And I think that's a huge difference. If you're 99%, you live your life 99%, sin free, but you just don't give your life to Christ, to Jesus Christ. It's not enough, you know. All he asks us to do is put our faith and trust in him. I know that's hard to hear. Jesus' divinity is your issue. Can you elaborate on that, Abdullah? I'm not sure I understand it. And I am so happy to learn from you. In fact, most Muslims are so much more devoted than Christians. Christians in the United States these days are there's they seem like they're a dime a dozen, but very few people actually live their life as a Christian these days that claim to be Christians. Most of them are say they are because they go to church, but they could be further from it. And this is honestly a big point of me putting out my YouTube channel. I want to hear other people's opinions and beliefs, and learn. And if you think I'm wrong, I want to hear why, so I could study more and learn. See, where you have blind faith, I guess, in your religion, I have blind faith. I mean, it says I disconnected but reconnected. I hope the stream is still good. I mean, Jesus' divinity is disagreement. Is a disagreement? Divinity. I don't know what you mean. I'm probably mispronouncing this word. I don't know what you mean by. Uh,
So I'm just googling it. Oh, you can't see. There we go. The state of quality of being divine, divinity, divine. Yeah, yeah. I think the
difference is I believe Jesus is the Messiah, and you believe he's a prophet. That's the difference. If Jesus was the Messiah, if you believe he was the Messiah, then everything I'm saying makes is true, right? If Jesus is the Messiah, then then what I'm saying is we would agree essentially. The difference is you don't, Muslim belief is that he's not the Messiah. So yeah, I believe he is the divine. I believe he was God in human form, God with human flesh. How else could you live a perfect life? None of the other prophets lived a perfect life. Far from it. Only Jesus. He's different in so many ways from the other prophets. The only one that was risen, died and was risen again. The only one who lived a perfect life. I mean, yeah. That's the disagreement point, of course. That's what I'm saying. That's the main disagreement point from Muslim and Christianity. And I think that's a big deal. I think that's a really, really big deal, man. Let me check. Let me. This is probably. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I just want to try to find the. I'm okay. You said you believe in Jesus coming back, but not from the dead. So you don't believe he died on the cross? I was gonna look something up on ChatGPT, but I actually don't know how to type it as a question, so maybe I won't. Um, so you don't believe he died on the cross? I don't know what you mean by that. I meant to. There we go. Hey, we made it back to 1300s. I didn't realize that. Yes, I believe he was lifted to heaven during the crucifixion. Yeah, so um, Abdullah, I would say, what do you, when you say he was lifted into heaven but he didn't die, so how are you go to heaven but you don't die? I don't know. And then he was put back in his same body. The rock was moved, right? So, and it was 3 days later, and Jessica, that's there were. So when you look at the scripture, there were thousands of people willing to die, saying that Jesus came back. They saw him, and not just die, but die a similar death that Jesus died, be tortured, their children, their families tortured and killed because a it was the sinniest of sins to say you saw Jesus. So these people believed it so much that they're willing to kill themselves and their families to come out and say that yes, I saw Jesus Christ. And they did this without fear of death because they knew they would be saved. You know what I mean? And so that's how certain they were that Jesus was the one they saw. A lookalike? No. No. And then not only that, at the end of his life, his second life, he was ascended into heaven in front of hundreds of people. He literally was ascended into heaven on clouds, as the Bible says.
Um, no, I don't think people would essentially commit, you know, kill themselves by torture to the government because they were fooled by a lookalike, and then I don't think God would send a lookalike into heaven. No, it was Jesus Christ. The rock was moved. He was born again. The most, the most, the most historically, you know, what anyone today, historians, a record of people, a record that people kept was the best way to prove anything that happened back then because there was no writings, right? So what was written down, what was said, was the best historic thing we have as proof. And for so many people to say that they seen him, I mean, that's it's undeniable. Since you guys aren't talking super fast, and I am really enjoying this conversation, I actually think I'm just going to play another game here. And you guys keep, you know, if you have anything you want to say, I would love to hear more about this. But just because, you know, I don't want to sit here looking at the camera, and I feel like if I just start, if I just keep talking, I'm bound to, you know, sometimes I feel like I can talk too much. So I would love. I think I've said my point. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Man, everyone likes the fiend code of this bishop. I don't know why. It's super annoying to me. I guess they have to do it because it's super annoying to London players. It'll make sense. You need to figure out how to play against it though, because this is the traditional London setup, and it just doesn't work against this. They have too many tricks. I feel like this one, and then you know, this. I was one of these all the time with this. So um, yeah, because here takes, and I go back, and then he pushes, and it takes. No, no, no. Um, what's the best move here? I really should know this by now. Played this exact same setup so many times. Um, actually, I think pushing might be. Let's just do this. Reinforcing the center, I think. Yeah, I was waiting for this, but I think we're good because I reinforced. So here, here, yeah, here, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I moved this here. Okay. Uh, what's the best way to protect this? If I go here, that loses it. I could bring my knight here. Um, kind of like that, because then I can go here if he keeps trying to attack me. Um, and I'll probably just castle. I castle this way actually. Oh, looks like they left the chat. If you guys are still here, let me know because I don't know why. Sometimes it says you're not there. It says I got no one in here, but then people will chat. So I don't know what is up with that. But if you aren't, then after this game, I'll call it a day. Here, and this is defended. Although here takes takes. Um. So I think we castle first. It's a little scary, but we're gonna do it. It's a little scary, but I think we're good. And this is hanging. Okay. Um, Now I can get no. Oh, so if I go here, can't take because he's threatened. I don't think that's good though. It just feels too. Hmm. If we go here, removing one of these, kind of like that idea. This is a nice bishop. Easily picked, but where does this guy go? He can't go here. He can go. He can't go there. Okay, that's not a mate. I guess he can if he takes first, then it is. So takes takes. Um, so here takes takes. Here mates. What if I go? Wait, takes 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 defended. So I think I can take here. You didn't see the bishop. You didn't see the bishop. You didn't see the bishop. Hey, Abdul, you're still here. I thought you left. That was yeah, free night. I almost didn't see it. I thought for a second that yeah, I was worried. I was worried here if I took, he was going to take, and then you know, he would have this mate, and I didn't see a way to, and I'd have to do this, which I didn't like. But yeah, then I saw this, and it was over with. GG. Man, I really want. I think I'm gonna play again, man. I'm kind of addicted right now. I'm winning. I'm on a pretty good win streak. Uh, one, two, three, four in a row. Let's make it even five. I keep saying it's my last game, but I don't know why. Seven good time, I guess. Oh man, I really need to be I need to be watching these game reviews. Okay, this is the Queen's Gambit. Just learned how to play against it, I think. So okay, this move I go here, so I can go here next. Yeah. Um. Okay, I think that's all I know how to do. But I like it. It's good. So now, if I go here, it threatens this. He goes here. So let's go here first, taking this, I think, away from him. My next move is here. That does block my bishop though. I guess I could go here later. Since this is bad. Not so bad. Not so shabby. So he does defend. I think I'm still gonna go here. If he goes here, I take. I don't love it, but here takes. I should have put my bishop here first. Let's go here. Actually, I should probably try to get castled ASAP. Um, here. Don't love that. Yeah, I don't really have a comfortable square. I guess I go here. I don't know. I mean, this is the point of the Queen's Gambit is to get all this, take the center and get all the development. But I feel like I'm like one dumb move away from losing. So what if I go here and then here? I want to castle this way, so I don't know if I want to move those pawns. Here. So let's just go here. Just go here. It's a safe move, I think. Just trying to develop. Next move is here, which this comes, and I'm probably just going right there, I think. Okay, I was planning on taking this. I guess I never really did decide where I was going to go. Um, we're really going to go back. I have this square. Sure. It's not a terrible outpost for my knight, I don't think. He doesn't have this. This seems pretty weak, so I'm gonna go here, I think. I'd like to castle, but this just looks too juicy. Because I guess that doesn't. So here, if he doesn't defend it again, take. Okay, so takes. Yeah, it doesn't really threaten it yet. So let's go here and then here. That way, if he defends it again somehow, which I don't really see how, next castle, if I feel like I'm in danger. Um, let's go ahead and move my knight here. And here. I like this position. It's actually, I feel like I should play the accepted Queen's Gambit more often. Uh, okay. Takes, 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 takes at takes, takes. This looks good, I think. I think this is fine. If he takes my bishop, I think I'm taking back with a knight. Because if not, it removes a defender. Ooh. You didn't take back the bishop. Okay. That was oh, I see. I see what he wants to do. But I have this, and it saves my bishop and my queen. Um, right? Because he can't attack my bishop. Yeah, cancel. Yeah, he had me there. I didn't think about it if he if he took the bishop after. We get castled. If he takes this, I'm fine. Don't mind at all. I bet this knight is annoying for him. Uh, hey, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Trying to trade it off. I could go here. I like that. Actually, this one. Can't take the knight. He has no checks. I think that's a good move. Can't take, obviously. So you can't move the knight, and now it's threatened. I don't see a way for him to defend it either. So I think he loses the knight. Or he can rethreaten. Makes sense. Makes sense. So here takes crap. Fork me too. Takes check. Takes check. Here takes. I think that's my best. Here takes. Either way, I'm down to exchange. And this way, at least my king is more active. Because this is now an in-game. I think this is the right move. I played this kind of weird, but pretty good, I feel like. I really need to check all these reviews. I mean, you gotta take, bro. Um, let's go here. Four to 6 minutes, not awful. Um, let's go here. Looking at this. I think you're good. I think we're good there. So here takes. Wait, here. I think I'm still okay. Here. Wait, it's checkmate. Nice. Actually, he can go here. No, yeah, it's checkmate. Huh, almost missed that. Almost missed that. Okay. Let's see here. This was all good. Yep. Okay, let's me to bring my bishop out first. Thanks, Abdullah. Appreciate it, bro. Playing well, man. Playing pretty good. I'm back to 1320. You want to play a game before I go to bed? Yeah, I realized this right after too. If I just take here, now he doesn't have this, but he messed up. He messed up. Yeah, I didn't take there. Uh, really? Here? What if he takes? He goes here. Ooh. Oh. Well. Oh, only move, and then I have this skewer. Nice. Didn't see that. Man, chess is so hard, man. I feel like I'm just not. I feel like there's a better way for me. I'm not thinking about tactics in the right way. I don't know. I see like I'm just looking at basic stuff. I feel like, but I can't play because I'm working on something else with chess. You're stressed about chess, bro. It's just a game, man. Oh, can't play. Also, chess is very stressing. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't say I stress out about chess, but it definitely is anxiety inducing. I do gets me fired up, man, and usually not always in a good way. I mean, when I'm winning, it's great, but man, when I'm losing, like I get tilt. I don't get so just tilted, so frustrated about anything these days more than chess. I mean, holy crap! Never when I'm streaming, because I always have you guys and it's fun. But bro, when I'm playing on my own, like on a lunch break or something like that, and I'm just losing one game after another. After like three, oh, I'm just pissed. I'm just not having a good time. Not having a good time at all. So I get what you're saying. Okay, let's play one more. I'm addicted. If I win this one, okay, no matter what, I gotta go with it. But this one I think will be six in a row if I can win this one. So um, that'd be cool. I've never seen that. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna play normal. I don't know. This is weird. Okay, I like it now. He blocked his bishop. This is a waste. This is a weird. This is a bad move. This is a waste of a move. Um, I think that's right. Castle, bro. I dare you to castle. I dare you to castle. Dude, please castle. This is a dub if he castles. Castle. Castle. Hi. Chicken. Chicken. Just castle, bro. You want to. He's not gonna castle. here. Hmm. Hmm. This is kind of scary. This is kind of nice for him. Uh, play castle. Um, so I don't want to show my bishop anymore. Go back here. Um, let's see here. Oh, it's unfortunate. I didn't think about that. Dang it! Shouldn't have allowed that. Um, um, I think I need to push pawns. Whoa. Okay. See that? You know what? I don't like that he has this either. I messed up. Crap. Um, I feel like I need to trade queens here because this is coming. I'm down a pawn, but I feel like my attack's coming. Oh, I'm so. Oh, he could have took the rook with check and won the other rook. Wow. Sheesh. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta play better. I don't like this because then opens up this rook. If I go here first, uh, also feel like I don't like that rook there. He's gonna bring his other rook. Man, it's so bad. It's not playing great either. It's definitely winnable. It's definitely winnable. Uh, I like this move. I love this move now. Alright. That was a bad move. Wonder pawn back. Oops. Let's come in here. Check takes here back. Here. Oh, this is rough. Here. 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 Takes. I mean, yeah. There. So, yeah. It's just the right way, I think. Now I can go here. Just defend it. Just, it's not easy. Oh, wow. I lost. Son of a gun. Wonder if I ever could have won that. Like, that's exactly what I would do. I was gonna make fun of him for making a second queen, but it's the easiest way. And I had nothing. I lost, right. Wait. Oh, I did have something I could have won. No, it was a stalemate. I needed to. Oh, I take the pawn. Of course. What did I do? Stupid. Stupid. So stupid. You know? I didn't, if I thought about it for 2 seconds, and of course you just take and um, still not easy. How do you win this? Yeah. Should have been a stalemate. Dang it. Well, it's way past my bedtime. So I hope everybody enjoyed the long stream. I had fun. Great conversations, guys. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next one.